I just saw 2 bison. Whew. That startled me. You can see them up there, crossing the trail. It looks like a, oh man. 6, 7. That was unreal. Okay, welcome back to the channel. I am currently in Alberta. I am at Elk Island National Park, which is just east of Alberta. And I'm sort of just passing through because I've decided that I would like to go to Saskatchewan. So I'm going to go to Saskatchewan. But I have been long enough to buy myself a sweet cowboy hat that I look like a total idiot in. Anyways, I'm at Elk Island. The campsite is substantially less than to be desired. Also, along with it not looking the greatest, I have found mouse poo on my table, which, whatever, there's poo on my table, I can live with it. But I got tormented by mice last year, and I'm terrified of them. So I'm a little bit nervous. But anyways, that's Elk Island. What I'm gonna go do today, if you follow me into the van here, they gave me this visitor map and guide when I checked in, and it's got a bunch of information. These are the things that I might get to see here. This is what I'm most interested in. I would like to see a bison, but if I open up this map here, we are up here camping by Aston Lake, and I'm going down here to Tawayik Lake. There's a trail down there called the Tawayik Lake Trail, which is 15.6K, 4 to 5 hours of rolling hills. I did a little walk around yesterday by the lake, and I did not see any semblance of a mountain around here. So I can't imagine these hills are anything major. Sorry, there's a guy going the wrong way behind me. Or maybe he's turning around. Anyways, Tawayik Lake Trail, winding through an aspen forest and meadows. This trail is great for seeing birds and bison. Fire pits and picnic tables are available near the trailhead. No dogs allowed. Anyways, that is the entirety of the information I know about it. And I would like to see a bison, so I'm gonna go hike the Tawayik Lake Trail. So with that being said, I'm gonna get in the van. We're gonna hit the parkway, we're gonna drive there. I left a few things in my campsite, so people know that it is my campsite. I'm also registered here to camp, so anyways, but that didn't stop somebody last year from crashing my site. Okay, I'm gonna hit the parkway and we're going hiking. As I hit the road, I want to start with a public service announcement. Please drive carefully. About a month after my visit here, 5 bison were killed via motor vehicle collisions. Apparently due to fog, multiple vehicles hit multiple bison on this parkway. So please drive carefully. Bison do frequent the road, and you can often spot them on or around it from the comfort of your vehicle. This park was set up to protect the animals, so be aware that you are in their space. Anyways, I did not see any on my drive today, but I did see a few buffalo turds on the road. Pretty fitting for me, but it was also quite a tease. It's a sure sign that there's bison around. I just gotta get out and find them. Okay, we are officially at the Lake Tawayik trailhead. I believe the lake is down there. And we are just gonna hit the trail. I will note, the weather, I don't really know what the weather does here, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there might be like isolated rain or something coming in these clouds. Also, fairly windy, so yeah, I don't know, I feel like something might come. But anyways, I packed a raincoat and we are just gonna give her, so let's go hit the trail. Here we go. Parking, I'm gonna do this big loop. And if I get crazy, I might even go around here. We will have to see about that. Oh. Wipe my feet. Now we're ready to go. Pretty wild looking mushroom there. The whole place is actually very interesting. I've never been through a forest that looks like this. All the forests where I'm from, big trees, and just look totally different. First obstacle. A little different than the down trees back at home. There's some bear poo. I already regret not bringing my bear bells. Well, that is a fresh looking buffalo poop right there. Well, there's an old one. So I feel like we're definitely getting into buffalo territory. Am I supposed to say buffalo or bison? Let me know. As I ponder that important question, I continue on with my hike. This landscape is totally wild to me. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Back in BC, I'm used to big trees, mountains, and rocky terrain. Here we're hiking through alternating patches of small treed birch forests and open grasslands. And there's a total absence of rocks. That's the biggest thing I keep noticing as I walk along this trail. There's just no rocks on the ground. It's just grass and dirt. But I guess that's Alberta. Grass and dirt. Well, if I thought it was cool before how it opened up to the big grassy meadowy areas, we have now opened up to the biggest grassy meadowy area. And according to this map here, we are here to Tawayik, a little Tawayik Lake. We are on our way out towards Oyster Lake, which is 7.4K. So I'm going to take a break here, have some water and a snack, and then we're going to head out into this meadow. And I do think we are going to see a bison at some point, because there's two big buffalo turds that mark the entrance to this meadows. So I still feel confident. Anyways, we got a snack, water, and then we're going to head out onto the Great Plains. We'll go with the Quaker Dips Rainbow Chip. Not bad at all. After my quick break, I head back out on my search for buffalo. And at this point, I was 100% sure I was about to find one. There was bison sign all over the place. From the stunning amount of poop on the ground to the countless bison wallows that I pass, it's unmistakable that they are all around me. Somewhere. In 1907, about 400 plains bison were shipped to Elk Island temporarily while awaiting transport to a now defunct buffalo park. After the transport, about 35 to 70 bison managed to avoid capture and eventually became a breeding population here at Elk. Now some 115 years later, Parks Canada managed a herd of 400 plains bison and 300 wood bison here on Elk Island. That's 700 bison, and yet I still haven't been able to find a single damn one of them. Well, I guess I would have made the mosquito. I guess I would have made the decision easy for me anyways. The trail I was thinking about extending this trip with is closed. Probably because there's a whole bunch of bison on the trail. I have no idea if that's the case, but anyways. With that being said, parking trailhead, 3.7K. Looks like it's a nice smooth, I don't know, I was gonna say paved road, but it's not. A big old wagon trail. So with that being said, unless I will see bison, I'll just see you back at the van. And if I see bison, I'll see you at the bison. I definitely didn't see any bison. I walked back to the van, then hit the showers to regroup. Okay, I'm officially back at camp. You see the van there, and you see camp there. Again, there's not much positive to say about this campsite, other than that it is a campsite. It does have nice showers, where I just was. Showers are good. Campsite is bad. It reminds me of the Banff one, Said Banff had big old mountain views, so this literally has nothing other than a parking lot, and it has mice. I hope I do not get one in my van. Anyways, we're on to dinner now. I got cannelloni, Italian sausage, I got garlic bread, and we're gonna fire it up. So I'll turn this on. I think that's on. We're gonna cook the garlic bread on there. I'll fire this up. I'll get some Italian sausage cooking. Okay, sausage is going good, so I'm going garlic bread. For Lanny, never used one of these, but it came from Walmart. And I'm going to cut this bad boy in half. Out of the way. Boil. I'm actually going to double foil this. Okay, that sausage is good. Let's get a plate going. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make this cannelloni. We got leftover Classico, tomato and basil. Going in the pan. Oh yeah. Okay, now we're going with these cannelloni. Drop them in. Ooh. Now we let them cook. Add some more of the sauce on top. Oh yeah, bud. Yeah. Let's give her a go. Yeah. Then we'll go back to the sausage. It is a little cold now, but I'll sprinkle it on top with these dirty can fingers. Oh yeah, bud. Oh. Ultimately, I ain't saving any of that. Although it does not look as pretty. Bring this over here. I already forgot about my garlic bread. Ow. Ooh. Hi. I'm gonna throw that on top. We can do that. Grate some cheese on there. Hot. Oh no! That's catastrophic. That's my only good knife. Other than my pocket knife, that's not a pocket knife at all. I have to go to the store. Here we go. We got cannelloni with Italian sausage and cheese, garlic bread. Everything's better with garlic bread. That's a fact. Shoot, we might as well. That's really soft. That's pretty good. The real test. Some cannelloni. That's really good. So I finish off the rest of my dinner, and then with the sun setting, I walk back down to Tawayik Lake. I witnessed an absolutely stunning sunset here last night, and tonight, well, it didn't disappoint. Pretty epic sunset. Makes up for not seeing a bison on the trail today. That's awesome. And there I sat, watching the sun go down. An absolutely epic sunset. This beach was also a great place to clear my head and come up with a game plan for tomorrow, because I need to see a bison. Good morning. It is just after 7 a.m. I got an earlier start. Not super early because I did stay up late, pretty late last night, looking up things to do in Saskatchewan, where I'm going next. But with that being said, I'm going to go resume my hunt for buffalo. I have a good plan. I'm going to go down to the Bison Loop Road, look for bison there. And if I do not find bison there, which I do not want to think about, I'm thinking very bison-y thoughts. From there, I think I'm going to go, whatever. I'm just going to go to the Bison Loop, and if I don't find anything, we'll deal with it at that point. Let's go. The Bison Loop Road is a short gravel road right off the parkway, and it is supposedly a great place to see bison. Today, though, lucky for me, I didn't even need to make it that far. This is awesome, getting up early, or at least early-ish. Totally worth it. I've seen 3 bison, and I'm still 8 minutes away from the Bison Loop Road, as per Google Maps. Oh man, this is sweet. So I just pulled up here into the Bison Loop Road, and I found a spot to park. And basically this is just a road that goes through this big plain area, as you can see. Lots of grass, and I was told you might be able to see bison here, which I do not. And I've seen like 6 bison on the way here on the road, and I am contemplating going back to the road again, but I'm going to show you this map here. Basically, I'm on Bison Loop Road, and as I came down here from Tawayik Lake, I've seen about 6 or so bison on the side of the road. But if you look down here, we got the south entrance, the information, and then across on the other side of the highway, there's this trail for Flying Shot Lake, and this whole thing is the park. I am contemplating crossing the highway to that Flying Shot Lake hike. The hike is called the Wood Bison Trail. It is 16K, 15.6 as per the map, but it's a different type of bison you can see there. So if you look here, this is the entirety of all the information I know about bison. It's from this information pamphlet. But we have the Plains Bison and the Wood Bison. So south of the highway is the Wood Bison. The bison that I've seen so far have been Plains Bison. That's what's up here. They separate them. So I think I'm going to sit around for a few minutes. Maybe take out the binos and see if I can see anything. But after that, I'm pretty seriously thinking about crossing the highway and seeing if I could see a Wood Bison. I don't know if I want to do that whole trail, but since it is early, I have seen bison. I think it's worth the effort. Anyways, I'm going to pull out the binos. Okay, I do not think there are any bison on the Bison Loop, so I'm going to continue and try to get to the Wood Bison Trail. And let's go see some Wood Bison. The Wood Bison is the larger and heavier type of bison here. They are both subspecies of the American bison, and here at Elk Island, they keep them separated into 2 distinct populations. Plains bison to the north, which we already saw, and Wood Bison to the south, which we are about to see. Well, I am now at the trailhead for the Bison Loop, as you can see. And I'm wearing my stupid hat for good luck. I've already decided I'm not hiking this whole trail. I do not want to. And the later it gets, the less likely I'm going to see bison. And I've already seen bison, so I don't want to be soured by going on a long, fruitless hike. Anyways, we are here. We can go around, see what we can see. Hopefully we can find a wood bison. Oh, I'm gonna wipe my feet. And then we go through this big old gate. So I've realized you don't use the gate at all. Not an idiot. That's the gate, I guess. Wood Bison Trail. Right or left, right or left, right or left. We're going left. Looks like a fresh poo. I feel like it's gotta be from this morning. Same with that one. I think we're gonna see one. As I hike through this forest, I go through the same full range of emotions as I did yesterday. I started with hope, then it went to certainty as I found more bison sign. Then the further I got down the trail, it started to get hot and all my confidence faded away. It felt like a repeat of yesterday, walking all day on a rockless path, not finding any bison. But today, I was just doing it in a stupid cowboy hat. But just as everything seemed lost, I kept pushing, and as I got towards the lake, my self-imposed turnaround spot, something up ahead, startled me. I just saw 2 bison. That startled me. You can see them up there, crossing the trail. It looks like a, oh man. 6, 7. That was unreal. That was exactly what I wanted. 8. There's a little baby. 9. That's crazy. Anyways, I don't think it gets any better than that. So I think that ends this trip. Elk Island. A very unique Canadian landscape, one I've never seen before. And bison. I don't really know what else to say. So that's it. That's the end of this episode. As for me, I'm going back up to Tawayik Lake for some breakfast on the beach, and then I'm on to Saskatchewan.